Happy Sentinels Tuesday, everybody. Nothing to report up front. We are returning to the Buffyverse for a new villain this week. It is Glory, created by Allscander. She is the exiled hell goddess. I don't actually know what her deal is. She is going to be fighting Captain Thunder, our returning hero, the SWAT Cats, Ministry of Strategic Sciences, Lady of the Wood, and a new variant for the Rivered Heralds, Kumena. That's their third variant, and we're not done. There's one more. We'll be seeing them again, and we'll be fighting in House Demir. So, Glory says, search the villain deck for cosmic energy, put it into play next to a hero, shuffle the villain deck, then reveal cards on the top of the villain deck until you reveal H-2 targets, put them into play, shuffle the remaining reveal cards into the villain deck. So, whoever you put cosmic energy next to is going to be taking a lot of damage. We're going to be putting it next to Captain Thunder. I'll get to that in a minute. Glory is indestructible. Her max HP is 75, 90, or 100. Activate G effects on villain cards. If she'd be reduced below a hit point, she flips. Start of the villain turn. If she didn't flip this turn, she flips. So, like Omnitron. The first time a villain target enters play each turn, Glory deals the hero target the highest HP, H+1 melee damage. If that target was a civilian, redirect this damage to the key. At the end of the villain turn, she deals the hero target with the highest HP, H+1 melee damage. She deals lots of damage, but she's only out every other turn on average. So, Cosmic Energy says this card is indestructible. The hero next to this card is the key. At the start of the environment turn, if the key is active and has H or fewer HP, all realities merge together catastrophically, game over. That is quite the resolution. And our starting targets are the Byzantine Legion and the brain-sucked thralls. We'll get to them in a minute. But first, she flips to Ben Wilkinson, the hapless host. So his maximum HP is the same. We get B effects on villain cards. Start of the villain turn. If villain character cards didn't flip, he flips. First time each turn a hero target deals damage to this card, the hero character associated with that target deals himself 2 irreducible psychic damage. So he's actually the one that you have to kill, but of course hurting him is kind of awful. He's just sort of a normal person. End of the villain turn, the hero with the lowest HP regains a hit point, then reveal cards on top of the villain deck until the target is revealed, put into play, and shuffle the rest into the villain deck. So here we go. We get more brain-sucked thralls. End of turn, nobody can heal. We get another target. It's Doc. I swear to God, he looks like Teller, but I don't think he is because he's got dialogue. Alright, the Byzantine Legion at the end of the villain turn deals the 3 non-knight targets with the highest HP other than Ben Wilkinson, 2 melee damage each. So that is Captain Thunder, the River Heralds, and the SWAT Cats. Brain-sucked thralls, when this card to be dealt damage, reduce that damage to 1, and they only act if Glory is in play. Doc at the end of the villain turn, if the key has H+1 or more HP, which he does, this card deals them H-1 irreducible melee damage. Otherwise, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP, H-1 toxic damage, reduce the next damage dealt by that target by 2. So, Captain Thunder takes 3. And that's about how this game is going to go. He's going to be taking tons of damage. I'm going to start with Thunderclap. First time Captain Thunder deals lightning damage each turn, he deals a target 1 sonic damage. And we'll use his power. Captain Thunder deals a target 1 lightning damage. One player may play a card now. Let's go ahead and take out some of the thralls. So we'll deal them 1 lightning and 1 sonic damage. Who would like to play a card? Actually, Captain Thunder would. Static response. First time Captain Thunder is dealt damage by each non-hero target each turn, he deals a target 1 lightning damage. Very cool. Draw a card. That's going to be highly useful. The SWAT Cats are going to start with T-Bones Flying. At the start of your turn, you may place a card from your hand beneath your character card. If the Turbo Cat is in play and will be dealt damage, you may discard cards from beneath the SWAT Cats to reduce that damage by X, where X is the number of cards destroyed this way. Power, suit up, draw a card. You may then discard a card to draw a card. So we'll go ahead and draw one, discard one of these extra turbo moles, and draw another card. And then draw a card. Alright, Lady of the Wood's going to start with Summer, and then we will add 2 tokens to her element pool and draw a card. Let's do Crashing Tide. We need to get some damage out here. Choose a play area. The River Heralds deal each target in that play area 3 melee damage. So obviously we will hit the villain play area, the Thralls only take 1, and the River Heralds hit themselves for 2. Kumena's power is Tyrant over Rozka. Choose a merfolk. Activate any wave effects on it until the start of your next turn. Don't have any. Then Kumena may deal a target 2 melee damage. We'll go ahead and take out the Thrall. So at least we've only got 1 to deal with. Draw a card. House Demir plays Unexplained Disappearance. At the end of the environment turn, move the non-spy, non-character target with the lowest HP to the top of its deck. If a target is moved this way, destroy this card. Oh, well, that is the other Thrall. This is going to suck for when Glory comes out. Thanks a lot. Okay, bye. Alright, Ben flips back to Glory. Glory plays Brain-Sucked Thralls. They are a civilian, so she hits the key for 5 melee damage. Captain Thunder will deal her 1 lightning damage, why not? End of turn, she hits the highest for 5, that is the River Heralds. The Legion hits her and Captain Thunder. He'll hit the Thralls for 1. And the SWAT Cats for 2 each. Doc hits Captain Thunder for 3. He'll hit the Thralls for 1. And at the end of the villain turn, this card deals the X hero targets with the highest HP 2 melee damage each, where X is this card's HP. Oh, that's cool, actually. Well, no, it's not. Never mind. They hit the River Heralds and they hit Lady of the Wood for the first time. Okay, pretty rough. So when Glory is out, you want to hit her as much as you can. Let's energize. Each hero target regains a hit point. One player may draw a card. That will be Captain Thunder. Power, he's going to hit the Thralls for, well, actually no, he'll hit Gloria for 1 lightning and 1 sonic damage. And then, let's see, do I have anything I want to play? Oh yeah, I want to play Lightning Force and reduce damage dealt to him by 1. Draw a card. Alright, the SWAT Cats are going to play the Turbo Cat. Reduce damage dealt to this card by 1. Or damage dealt to the SWAT Cats may be redirected to the Turbo Cat. Oh yeah, start of my turn. I'm going to put a card under my character card. Power is play a missile card and resolve its text twice. I've got a missile, the Match Head Missile. Let's do that. SWAT Cats deal a target 3 fire damage. If an environment target was dealt damage this way, the SWAT Cats deal each villain target 1 fire damage each. Well, it can be traded in for 6 damage on Glory. I think that's pretty good. Draw a card. I'm going to do Fire in the Clouds. Deal 3 targets 1 lightning damage each. I'm going to remove both tokens from my element pool, so we'll do 3 fire damage to Glory, 3 fire damage to Doc, and 1 lightning damage to the Thralls. And then add 2 tokens to her pool and draw a card. Let's play the Mistbinder. Reduce damage dealt to hero merfolk by non-character targets by 1. And using the power, we'll activate the wave effect. Reduce damage dealt to non-merfolk hero targets by non-character targets by 1 till the start of my next turn. Kumena will hit Glory for 2. Draw a card. Alright, House Demir plays Disinformation Campaign. The first time each player discards a card from their deck each turn, Spy with the highest HP deals one of that player's heroes 1 psychic damage. Increase damage dealt by Spy cards by 1. Okay. Glory flips. We play Byzantine Clerics. Increase damage dealt by other knights by 1. Ooh, this could be bad. Oh yeah, I don't like these guys. One thing I found is keeping a knight or 2 out is actually pretty useful, but not the clerics. You'll see why in a minute. End of turn, who's the lowest? That'll be Captain Thunder. Actually, no, it'll be the River Heralds. And we get another target. It's Dreg. Alright, the Byzantine Legion is doing 3 damage. Now they hit the SWAT Cats. We will discard that card, reduce that to 1 against the Turbo Cat. And then they hit Kumena. And I guess Captain Thunder, he will deal 1 damage to these Thralls and get rid of them. Doc hits the key for 3 irreducible. Let's hit him back for 1. Byzantine Clerics destroy a hero ongoing and a villain ongoing. I don't have a whole lot of either of these. I'm going to drop T-Bones Flying, I guess. And then Dreg deals the hero target with the second highest HP 2 melee damage, and the villain character regains 2 HP. That would be Lady the Wood. Ben heals 2. Okay. Let's do Implacable Resolve. At the start of your turn, Captain Thunder regains 2 HP, then destroy this card. He is immune to damage. And given that we're going to be flipping back to Glory in a minute, that'll be useful. Power, let's hit Doc for 1 lightning and 1 sonic damage. I suppose I could have hit Ben, but whatever. Well, okay, and then I'll go ahead and have him play Shock and Awe. Captain Thunder deals a target 3 lightning damage. Each player other than you may draw a card. We'll hit Ben with that. He deals himself no damage. Everybody else draw a card. And draw a card. Yeah, because his HP is way down already. Let's scramble. The Turbo Cat is in play. You may search your deck for up to 2 vehicle or missile cards, put them into your hand, shuffle your deck, and play a card. Let's go ahead and grab a missile or 2. Shuffle my deck, and I'm going to play the Hanger. I can draw an additional card during my draw phase. Powers, put a non-missile card from your hand into play. We're going to go ahead and use the Turbo Cat, though. Play this Banshee missile that I just got. Well, actually, no, let's not. Let's play the Slicer missile. SWAT Cat steal up to 2 targets, 2 melee damage each. If a target is destroyed this way, you may destroy a target with 2 or less HP. So, first I'm going to do is hit Ben and redirect the damage to the Turbo Cat. And then we'll hit Dreg. And then for the second one, I think we'll just do that again. 2 damage on both of them, draw a card. Play Nobility of Dusk and gain 2 more tokens and draw a card. Alright, he should have like 1 or 2 more HP, because we were taking less damage. So should she, so should Kumena. Okay, that's hard to remember. Let's play the Jade Sentinel. First time each turn a non-hero target enters play, this card may deal at 1 melee damage. The wave is increased damage dealt by this card by 2, so we'll go ahead and activate that. Have Kumena take out Dreg and draw a card. Alright, House Demir, what you got? It's a Spy. Circuit the Lobotomist. At the end of the environment turn, with the top card of each player's deck under this card. Whenever a card with the same name as a card under this card would enter play, instead discard that card. We will have the Jade Sentinel hit him for 3. But put the top card of your deck under there. Water Knot, Fall, Match Head Missile, Shocking Rebuke. Well, it's a good thing I don't have any of those in hand, except for Fall. Alright, Ben flips. Should have gotten rid of the Clerics, damn it. She plays Terrible Temper. Glory deals each hero target 3 projectile damage, and deals each non-hero target other than herself 2 projectile damage. Destroy 2 environment cards. Oh, well, okay, that's easy. So, everybody take 3. We'll redirect that to the Turbo Cat. Well, actually, no one won't. Turbo Cat's taking damage also. Captain Thunder is immune. Each non-hero target other than herself 2 projectile damage. So that's the Knights and the Spy, and then she destroys him anyway. Alright, end of turn. She hits the highest for 5. That is the SWAT Cats. We're going to redirect that to the Turbo Cat because, geez. Alright, Byzantine Legion hits Glory, and the SWAT Cats, I guess we'll just wreck the Turbo Cat, who cares? We can get it back later. And Captain Thunder, who is immune, and then we destroy a hero ongoing and villain ongoing card. I could drop Mobility of Dusk, but that would set her back around. Or I could drop Implacable Resolve since it's going away anyway and just forego the 2 HP. I think I'll do that. Okay. Captain Thunder doesn't have a lot to do all of a sudden. Let's play Charged Field. At the start of your turn, draw a card, then destroy this card. Reduce damage dealt to hero targets other than Captain Thunder by 2. Could have definitely used that last round. For his power, we'll hit the clerics for 1 lightning and 1 sonic damage. Somebody else can play a card. Let's get Mastery of Tides out. At the start of your turn, if this card has a token on it, remove that token, you may play a card, otherwise put a token on this card, and while this card has a token on it, activate Wave Effects. Woohoo! Best card. Draw a card. Oh, you know what? I forgot to draw an extra card last round. Let's play the Cyclotron. At the start of your turn, you may return this card to your hand. Power is the SWAT Cats deal a target 2 irreducible projectile damage. End of your turn, this card may deal a target 2 projectile damage. So we'll go ahead and use that power. Hit Glory for 2. Draw a card. End of turn, Cyclotron will take out the clerics. So they're not really our friends. Alright, let's Meta Rush. I'm going to grab Spring. I'm going to play the Crown of the Four Winds. Let's go ahead and use that. Deal a target 1 toxic damage. Actually, let's see. All the excess damage I will throw at hero targets. So yeah, 1 toxic damage to a hero target, 5 fire damage to Glory, and then 1 lightning damage and 1 cold damage to hero targets. They all soak it. Draw a card. Alright, let's add a token to Mastery of Tides. Let's play Waterknot. Play this card next to a target, increase damage dealt to that target by 1. Start of your turn, discard 2 cards to destroy this card. Wave says if this card to be destroyed, you may put it in your hand instead. Unfortunately, playing it at the wrong time, but I don't have anything else to do. Power will keep the Jade Sentinel. Actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll go ahead and refresh the Jade Sentinel, hit Glory for 3, draw a card. House Demir plays Sadek. A player discards a card from their deck. This card deals one of that player's heroes 1 irreducible psychic damage. End of the environment turn, the player with the most cards in their trash discards the top 2 cards of their deck. That's the SWAT Cats. So they take 2. Unfortunately, it's irreducible. Alright, Glory flips. And we play Unnatural Speed. Reduce damage dealt to Glory by 1, and it has an enter play effect that doesn't matter because Glory is not here. End of turn. Who is the lowest? Anyone but Captain Thunder heals 1. Let's have that be SWAT Cats, and then we get a target. It's the High Priest. Increase damage dealt to the key by villain targets by 1. Alright, Byzantine Legion hits the SWAT Cats for nothing, Captain Thunder for 2, and Lady of the Wood for nothing. And the villain turn, this card deals hero target with the second lowest HP, 2 melee damage, and that is one of the merfolk, and they soak the hell out of it. Alright, start of turn, draw a card, destroy this card. I think it would be a good time for a Thunder Punch. Captain Thunder deals a target 1 melee, 2 lightning, and 3 sonic damage. Make that 2, 3, and 4, so 9 damage to Ben. Hits himself for 2. Just 2, because this is only villain targets. Oh yeah, and one of those was lightning, so 2 more sonic damage. Power, let's hit him for 2 lightning damage. Somebody can play a card. How about Spring? Getting Lady of the Woods set up would be very nice. Draw a card. Oh yeah, he should have hit somebody for 1 lightning and 1 sonic. Let's say the High Priest. Alright, the SWAT Cats are going to play a Scrambler Missile. SWAT Cats deal a target 3 lightning damage. Make that 4 to Ben and 2 to themselves. Destroy a villain ongoing card. Yay. Power, since we've already hit him, yeah. Let's do the Cyclotron, hit him for 3, draw a card, and have the Cyclotron hit him for 3. Alright, play Rain Petal Cloak, and we'll do Crown of the Four Winds again. Okay, 1 target, 1 toxic damage. Let's hit the High Priest for that. She heals 1. A second target, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fire damage. 6 to Ben. She hits herself for 2 psychic damage. We'll remove a token and change that to toxic damage, so she heals 2 instead. Or, well, not instead. She hits herself and then heals it off. A third target, 1 lightning damage. Let's make that 3 fire damage to Sadek. And a fourth target, 1 cold damage. She will hit herself and heal 1 instead. Draw a card. Woo! Alright, start of turn, remove a token from Mastery of Tides. I can play a card. Oh yeah, the Jade Sentinel should have hit him for 3. Forgot about that. In fact, it should hit the High Priest for 3, so he should be dead. Do I want to discard 2 cards to keep that in play? Yes, actually I do. I do not want to play a card at the start of my turn, because I got nothing to play except Crashing Tide. Let's do 3 damage, take out the Byzantine Legion, 4 damage to Ben, 2 damage to Kumena. Keep up the Jade Sentinel, that's been very good. Hit Ben for 3, and draw a card. Ooh, using all my resources, but it's working out. Alright, the environment plays Notion Thief. Whenever a player would draw a card, if they already drew a card this turn, play the top card of the environment deck instead. Hooey. Alright, who's got the most cards in trash? It's probably still the SWAT Cats. Yes, it is. They take 2 hits of damage. Alright, Ben flips. We play Haymaker. Glory deals the hero target with the highest HP 5 melee damage. Reduce damage dealt by that hero by 2 until the start of the next villain turn. Destroy 2 of their ongoing or equipment cards. Ooh, that is Lady the Wood. Reduce her damage by 2. Destroy 2 ongoing or equipment cards. It's gonna have to be Spring and the Rain Petal Cloak. I need the rest of that. Alright, end of turn. She hits the highest for 5. That is Kumena. Oh yeah, the Jade Sentinel hit that guy for 3. And that's it. Alright, but she is taking extra damage. That's good news for us. He is not taking extra damage. That's also good news for us. Let's do a Storm Strike. Power. Captain Thunder deals a target 1 melee and 2 lightning damage. And 1 sonic damage, so let's make that 2, 3, and 2, 7 damage to Glory. Draw a card. I keep forgetting to draw extra cards for them. Let's do the Match Head Missile. SWAT Cats deal a target 3 fire damage. Let's take out Sadek and deal each villain target 2 fire damage in this case. And then Power Cyclotron, hit her for 3, draw a card, and oh, the SWAT Cats can finish her off with 3 damage from the Cyclotron. Okay, very good job, Kumena. That worked out pretty well. Let's take a look at the rest of Glory's deck. That was quick. Unnatural Speed. Reduce damage dealt to Glory by 1. When this card enters play, Glory deals the H-1 hero targets the highest HP 4 sonic damage each. Queller Demon. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero or civilian target with the lowest HP 2 toxic damage. If a hero target was dealt damage this way, reduce the next damage dealt by that target by H-1. If a civilian was dealt damage this way, each hero deals himself 1 psychic damage. Jinx. While the key has H plus 2 or more HP, redirect melee damage dealt by Glory to the key. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP, H minus 2 melee damage. B, then Ben Wilkinson deals this card 1 melee damage, so he actually fights somebody. Summoning Ritual. G, search the villain deck and transfer Tracking Serpent and put it into play. B, you get the Queller Demon instead. If you search the villain deck this way, shuffle it. General Gregor, Knight. Reduce damage dealt to knights by 1. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP and the non-knight villain target with the highest HP other than Ben Wilkinson 3 melee damage each. Tracking Serpent, G, while the key has H plus 2 or more HP, redirect melee damage dealt by Glory to the key. So, it's like Jinx that way. End of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest HP, 2 melee, and 1 toxic damage. Divine Might. We saw this one earlier. The G effect is when this card enters play, Glory deals the hero target with the highest HP, H plus 1 melee damage. Consume Intellect. G, the next time the villain character card would flip, prevent it. B, flip the villain character card. So this one gets you Glory and keeps her out, probably. The H minus 2 players with the most cards in hand discard 2 cards each. Glory deals their heroes 2 psychic damage each. And that's it. Glory's actually fairly easy, especially if you can increase damage she takes. Oh wait, except you know what? We didn't win. That 3rd damage would have flipped her, and then we go to Lady's turn, and I don't know, I play this, and we do no toxic damage, and then 3 fire damage, and we kill Ben Wilkinson. There we go. Just to make sure everything was fine. But yeah, she's pretty easy but very interesting fight. I like the fact that the knights fight everybody, but they also kind of help you, so it's worth keeping most of them around. The trade-off between beating down Glory and having to kill Ben eventually is also very interesting. Makes for a lot of fun play decisions. This variant of the River Herald's actually very, very good. Just getting wave effects on 1 merfolk for a round is pretty great, and some damage on top of that. So, that's it for this one. You can find Glory on All Scounders Assembly. As always, Tabletop Simulator, the thereaver Sentinels Cauldron DLC, Sea Kirk Sentinels vs. Prime mod, All Scounders Assembly, the Marshall's Most Wanted, and Vance Guy Sentinels mod are not less great than these products. Please support the official release and flip.